Good day, folks, and welcome back to Ed's Garage. Today we're going to have a look at the 2025 Elantra Luxury. Now, this is not the hybrid model. This is just the regular Elantra Luxury. If you haven't already seen my hybrid model review, check that out. I'll leave a description in the I'll leave a link in the description below, so check that out. So I'm not going to go crazy on this review, basically because it's nearly identical to the full hybrid version, which I've done the video on, so check that out as well. But yeah, let's go over it and see what you get for the basic non-hybrid luxury version of the Elantra. Now, first off, sorry about the noise. There is a road right here, and I would have pulled this vehicle out, but it's been locked in behind this one for a while, so I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to do it from here. So first off, let's have a look at the key. So it is the little egg-shaped key. This is their new thing. It does have remote start, so I'm going to go ahead and remote start it because it is boiling hot out today. There you go. Now, one of the cool things with the remote start is when you get into the vehicle, you don't have to press the start button a second time. It'll just stay on, and it'll kind of come to life, all of the controls and everything. You don't have to press the button a second time. All right, starting at the front, we have reflective LED headlights and high beams. So not as good as projector headlights and high beams, but at least they are LED. You got your turn signal here. There is no fog lights. In case you're wondering, this is a turn signal. We've got LED daytime running light right above that, the eyebrow of the vehicle. And you'll also notice we have a forward-facing radar system. That, of course, is for the autonomous emergency braking as well as adaptive cruise control. Nice flat Hyundai badge. And then if we look in the windshield, we can see there is the forward-facing camera for your cyclist detection, junction turning detection, autonomous braking, lane keep assistance, lane departure warning, etc., etc., etc. So a lot of safety features there as a result of that. Let's go ahead and pop the hood. All right, underneath the hood of the 2025 Elantra Luxury is a 2-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine, makes 147 horsepower. It is the SmartStream technology, which means it has continuously variable valve duration. Does not have the dual injection system though, which is interesting. Now, this is mated to an IVT transmission, which honestly is pretty good. You wouldn't know that it has a CVT or an IVT transmission, because it has like fake shift points, but it's also making it very, very, very fuel efficient. This vehicle, for most people, will get less than 6 liters per 100 kilometers, which is unbelievably good for a 4-cylinder vehicle this size. That's actually really, really good. That's almost hybrid mileage. Easy access to things like your windshield washer fluid, brake fluid at the top there, battery, fuse box, air cleaner assembly. Underneath the hood, you can also see we've got a little bit of insulation here to reduce engine noise, but also, to reduce engine noise. That's pretty much all that's for. So, no hood struts holding this up. There's just a little prop stick. That's a little bit of a downside, but I mean, it is an entry-level vehicle, so not entirely surprising there. All right, coming around the side here, you can see we've got 17-inch wheels. They are aluminum alloys, 225/45 R17. Nice, actually really nice wheels, and very, very easy to clean. These are big gaps, easy to get into, nothing like too deep in there, and these little holes are kind of shallow, so easy to clean. We also have the air curtain pass-through, which right here, so that actually reduces aerodynamic drag by creating a curtain of air over the wheels. We go a little further down, you can see we've got the marker lights on the mirrors as well as the blind spot monitor in the mirror as well. This one does have digital keys, so there's a little sensor right there, but when you put your hand in the door handle, it will automatically unlock. To lock it, you can just put your finger on that and it'll lock. Behind the door handle, there is a LED that lights up at night, which is kind of nice. Going further around to the back here, we do have some LED tail lights, and this one does have the smart trunk, so it will pop open by itself if you stand behind the vehicle for 4 seconds, assuming you have the key with you and assuming that's enabled. Backup camera's right there, and there's a little button here to pop the trunk. Oop, there we go. And a large trunk. There's a ton of space in here. We do have the 60/40 split rear bench, and then up here you can see where this one does have the subwoofer because it's got the higher end audio system. The pulls right here are to put the seats down, and then underneath the floor in this one you get a tire repair kit. Okay, so it's got a pump as well as a tire sealant, but lots of room for a spare tire if you decided you wanted to add one in. Okay, in the back seat of the Elantra, whoo, it is much quieter in here. It's quite noisy out there, I apologize. I just couldn't get this vehicle any further away from the road today. So, but anyway, having a seat in the back of this Elantra, first off, the seat backs are raked quite nicely. It's very comfortable. I've got plenty of room above my head at 6'2", and I got a nice cushioned armrest with cup holders. Door card is not cushioned on this on the back seats. Unfortunately, it is on the front seats. And we've got this cool sort of almost like a gray denim material here. No soft touch plastics otherwise. It's all just solid other than this. The back of the front seats is quite nice. Solid back seats. There's only one pocket on the right-hand side, and you got more of that gray denim on the back of the seats here. As far as the interior materials, it's not bad. Again, this is an entry-level vehicle. We have leatherette on the seats that is perforated with heated and ventilated seats in, sorry, just heated seats in the front. No ventilation in this trim level. Notice I do have lots of room in front of my knees, and I can put my feet underneath the front seat. And we've also got two USB-C ports back here for charging phones, so good amounts of power there as well. All right, now sitting in the front seat, and I gotta say, I really actually very much like this interior. I love the two-tone scheme. It's actually more of a three-tone scheme though, because you have the light green sort of color here, you've got the dark charcoal, and then you have that gray sort of denim look. It looks really, really good. And I'm seeing a small problem with this interior, actually. Oh, maybe not a problem. This is really weird. Okay, I've never noticed this before. It's not a problem, though. So this side, you have, we got black, gray, and beige. But on the passenger side, you don't. What the heck? So the interior in this car is asymmetrical. That's really bizarre. I've never seen that before. I guess it's just based on the design here. So basically, the idea behind this is that it's sort of a cockpit. They want it to kind of direct everything towards the driver. So the driver gets the sort of two-tone interior, and everybody else doesn't. All right, that's unique. So you'll notice on the left we have mirror controls, window controls, whatnot. Only auto up and down on the front driver's side. It does have the Bose audio system. As you can see, the speaker has the little Bose symbol on it there. But, oh, that is, I can't get over that. That's really weird. Now, the seats themselves are very, very comfortable. Both are manual in this vehicle, so if you want power driver seat, you need to go up to the Ultimate trim. But look at the seat appointment. It's really, really nice stitching on here. You got the sort of quilted look on here, perforation as well. And again, these are heated seats as well. Having a look at the dashboard, on the left here you got your dimmer switch and your traction stability control. This right here does nothing, okay? This is just a smooth panel. If you want, you can put a suction cup mount there for whatever. Steering wheel is tilt telescopic. It's heated all the way around, which is nice. You got your controls for your multimedia, your controls for your infotainment system. Your instrument cluster right here. So basically these two kind of go through all the different screens in the middle here. Again, not going to get into that right now. Check out my video on the luxury version hybrid so you can see how both of these screens work, because it's basically identical. We have lane keep assistance, lane departure warning, lane centering, so you can use lane centering at any time. You don't need to be on cruise control. But speaking of cruise control, it is adaptive, which is nice. So this is your distance adjustment here. And then you've also got a couple of unique buttons here. You've got a customizable button, which you can make do various different things. So if I press that, it gives me the option to choose what I want that button to do. And there's a second one right here. This is not the same. It's a different customizable button. So you can have two customizable buttons that do two totally different things. In the center console, we've got some nice big cup holders here. A little bit of console storage, not much. It does still have a good old-fashioned shifter with that same color leather on top, which is kind of nice. We have an auto hold, which stops the vehicle from moving when you take your foot off the brake. Power e-brake. You got your camera button here. Let's turn that camera on real quick. So a good resolution camera. It has dynamic steering lines as well. You can see all the leaves in that tree. It's a really nice camera. Nothing to complain about. You can also look at a top-down view. On the right-hand side, you'll see we still have. Let's take this out of here. We still have the split screen capability in this vehicle. This has the older system, the older infotainment system that doesn't have the sort of the cards. It has all the icons. This is not a wireless Android Auto or wireless CarPlay system. So if you want to get wireless Android Auto or wireless CarPlay, check the links in the description below for Link iFund. They sell a product that allows you to make this wireless for Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. In front of the shifter, we do have a wireless charging pad, which would also be used for digital key capability. So when you get in, you put your phone here, and your phone acts like a key, but this is also a wireless charger. Another USB-C port right here, USB connection for the screen if you're using wired CarPlay, wired Android Auto, 12-volt outlet, dual zone automatic climate control with 3 levels, which is great, and it also has automatic recirculate if you put your windshield wiper washer on, so you don't have to smell the washer fluid. As far as the glove box, it's fairly normal size, nothing to be too impressed by. Regular sort of manual mirror controls. We have interior lighting here, and then you've got your sunroof, which opens about that far. Now it stops short. I'll do that again. It stops there, but if you want, you can open it up a little bit further. The reason it stops short is to stop that buffeting noise if you don't have any other windows open. Now, we've also got sliding visors, as well as they have mirrors and lights, so that's good. Now, if you're wondering about the idea behind this design here, again, so they made this to kind of focus everything on the driver. So it's a very, very driver-centric vehicle. If you're sitting in the passenger seat, though, this is a kind of a place to rest your hand, and it's a bit of a grab handle as well if you need it. Otherwise, yeah, it's kind of an odd design choice, but once you've gotten used to it, it's not a big deal. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there, though. So just a quick review of the 2025 Elantra Luxury. Beautiful car on the inside for the price. Keep that in mind. You know, the materials in here, they're fine for the front passengers, a little bit less for the rear passengers. I mean, we do have a cushioned armrest on the doors of the front doors, but not on the back, so that's kind of unfortunate. But the seats are incredibly comfortable. We actually have height adjustment on this side, not on the passenger side, unfortunately. They got rid of the height adjustment on the passenger side. So not only does the front seat go forward and backward and lean forward and backward, it also goes up and down, so that's good. But they are very comfortable seats with good lower back support. In any event, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And if you have any questions or comments or concerns, by all means, write them in the comment section below. I'm trying to get back to absolutely everybody that posts a comment. But so far, yeah, everybody's been great about it and posted nothing but good things. So thank you for that. Thank you for all your support. Until next time, have a great day. Take care.